where do you get the best used cars today, Phil?
It's a mindset shift in used cars. I talked to a used car manager the other day and he said, hey, what do you think about buying used cars and me going to the auction knowing that I'm going to buy a car and possibly lose $1,000 just to have the car on my lot? And I'm okay with doing that. And I said, okay, sometimes if you have to buy the car and they're in your market, you have to do that. Unfortunately, what are you really trying to accomplish? So I think it's a deeper question than that. So I'm at a Bountiful store, and if we're going to have a Chrysler 300 that we're going to take in on trade that's $12,000, I think that you can pay whatever you want for that car because that customer is looking for a payment band and you're going to be able to sell that car. But I think when we step back and say, okay, what's the customer I'm looking for? Have you really dove into doing good guess sheets of what your last 30 days of customers are trying to buy, and then going out and future buying those customers for your customer? So you create your customer base by what you stock. And so, okay, I'm going to stock these cars, and before that customer leaves on a new car, now I'm going to basically plan on losing $1,000 on his trade before he leaves. Overpay for that trade to get a new car. Overpay for that trade to make sure your service guys are busy. Overpay for that trade to get your salespeople a car deal, because you know that then you have 4 cars to do that. But so many times we get in the mindset of, no, I got to steal this trade, or no, I'm going to walk this customer. But I don't think we're really looking at what the market is on these cars to realize that we have to step up. We have to get these cars. And you look at the best used car stores, they got a ton of cars. And what they're doing is they're turning them very fast. Their shop process is great. Carvana's doing a great job. Their pictures are great. Their cars are there. They're transparently priced. And they're just moving them through the system. And they don't say, okay, I'm going to price it at 102 days, and at 15 days it's going to be here. They price it on the market from day one, and they do a really good job. If a customer shows up and drops it off, it's a seamless process. It makes it easy. I think for acquisition, you have to have a plan to get the cars bought, have it on the cars 48 hours pictured on the front line, and make sure you're really driving that volume through there.